Hello, Twin Flames. My name is Petra D. I am here to do a general love reading for you. If you are new to my channel and you enjoy my content, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you part of my soul family. If you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for your beautiful energy. I hope you find something in this message that resonates with you. I went ahead and pre-pulled oracle cards for the Divine Feminine on this side, the Divine Masculine on this side. You could flip the energy if you would like, take what resonates and leave the rest. But what I got for the Divine Feminine is, in the past, you were in a stuck energy waiting on your Divine Masculine. There was definitely some sort of third party energy, whether it was you, whether it was them, whether it was addictions, whether it's other actual humans, people, in the energies. But there was a shift in your focus towards yourself. So you're now letting your light shine. You're rising above the drama, the obstacles, the pettiness, and you're finding strength within yourself. You may just be, if you don't have fire energy in your chart, you might just be, people see you as a fire energy, either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. With that said, you're working out of your second chakra, so you're using your emotions to navigate through these emotional upheavals with your Divine Masculine, and you're returning back to self. You're self-focused. So it was something that Spirit wants you to see in the future. It's something about this was a blessing, some sort of something that is going to come in fast, but this was some sort of protection, being separated from your Divine Masculine. It was something about attention, love. Your guides are always with you. I believe that in the future you may get some sort of gesture, rejoice in some sort of union. But they're saying that going forward, your twin does appreciate you and see you as a blessing. So practice appreciation with yourself and also for your twin, because the lesson has been learned to an extent. It's not over though. Someone does have somebody said it was that Aerosmith song, "I'm crazy for you, baby." So I think this person, before they were blocked by something 3D that was going on in their life, definitely some sort of karmic lesson. So Divine Masculine on this side, there was definitely been 5D communication. You've been talking in your dreams. So intuitive communication, you are connected on a soul level. Divine Masculine, you had to heal something from the past, or you're currently healing. To self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. Your twin is healing as well, because you're usually flip-flopping energies. So take what resonates and leave the rest with that. But the Divine Masculine, your third eye's been open and you've been seeing something more clearly from a spiritual perspective. Before, you're very much caught in the 3D doing some sort of work, but the energy of transparency supports our expansion toward a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. I believe that once the Divine Feminine actually let go of expectations, that's when you start to see things more clearly, the hidden path, the sacred journey. So I think the Divine Feminine was some sort of detour for you, so you can slow down, explore, and go in a new direction and release the past. Loosen your hold, relax, unwind your fear and anxiety about being vulnerable and being hurt again. That was the main lesson for you. It's about some sort of knowledge was power in this. Somebody could have been getting out of divorce. Somebody could have been going through a custody battle as well. Take what resonates, leave the rest with that. But it's definitely something with some money or a work situation. Someone could have also relocated as well. But definitely, this is together, combined, the dual lesson is a spiritual ascension. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the blocks for the Divine Feminine. Yeah, it's about communication. Communicating some sort of truth, which gives you freedom and liberation, Divine Feminine. It's about codependency as well. Those expectations of a deep, committed relationship. Also, expectations. Also, envying someone, a karmic partner as well, possibly. Why did that karmic partner get actually the timeline that I wanted? Why? Because you couldn't teach the Divine Masculine what they need to be taught. Only that karmic could have. So Divine Masculine, let's see. You were supposed to take a leap of faith. Wow. But did you? So the block was taking a leap of faith and lurking. having your attention on something else that honestly no longer served you. Also a little bit of narcissism there, or dealing with narcissists, or thinking that your divine feminine was a narcissist, or that everyone has narcissistic tendencies. Well, I guess we want to get out of bed if we didn't have a little bit of that. All right, so let's see what else. Preservation, preserving your own money, and things like that. Also being nostalgic about something in the past. Like I said, probably memory books. Oh, another block too for the divine feminine is this. Why? Did you always get ghosted? Or did you feel like this person ghosted you, even though you both needed some solitude and this was divine protection? I think you were connected very much physically. And this talks about being gentle with yourself. That the separation was allowed you to have some contemplation. That's what you don't see yet. You're both going to have a clean slate going forward, though. It may not be with each other. It may be with different energies. But right now, I think the whole lesson of your union was definitely a 5D soul, like a promotion type of thing. So with that said, let's look into the things left unsaid that the divine masculine wants you to hear, divine feminine. What was left unsaid? I think something flipped. Oh. Okay. Divine masculine. To the divine. Things keep flipping. See, it's flipping back and forth. It's flipping upside down. There you go. Okay, so divine feminine, the divine masculine says, I wonder how far this would go. I love myself enough to walk away. I think this is a conversation right now. Somebody, yeah. No, it's not. This is divine. Oh, somebody walked away from you, divine feminine. They wondered, the divine masculine wondered how far this would go. They didn't put in the effort. They're scared of codependency. Thank you for leaving me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so divine masculine, divine feminine says, I know we have a soul connection. That energy could be flipped too. I feel it bouncing back and forth. So this could be the divine masculine saying this to the divine feminine, or it could be the divine feminine saying to the divine masculine, vice versa. So you know your story. So take what applies and leave the rest. I may actually go ahead and do some sort of like a second part to this on Instagram. So feel free to follow me over there. I didn't need your approval. Someone didn't feel good enough. I know you more than you think. Leaving you hurt me too. I think the divine masculine has a lot more to say to the divine feminine that's left unsaid. Let me get one more for the divine feminine. You did not break me. Yeah, so that is the thing. So when the divine masculine goes to the divine feminine, you felt stuck, but you had to rise above that because that was part of the lesson. It hurt this person separating from you physically because it wasn't just, it was definitely a physical, some sort of like draw, very passionate with each other, but it was too many things in the way. Everyone needed a clean slate. Somebody was envious of a karmic partner. Somebody also could have cheated somewhere too. That's not for a lot of people because I don't really see that. I think that the divine masculine is so used to people saying, you could have had a stalker. I don't know why I hear that from someone who was a narcissist, could have been an ex-partner, and they were supposed to take a leap of faith with the divine feminine, and they could not. Why? Because they sat in too much contemplation about 3D things that were not the lesson. So their rejection was the blessing. Even though they do appreciate you, you probably supported them in some sort of unnecessary codependent way to get out of a marriage, or gave them like custody advice and things like that. And they felt that was codependency because they felt like you were in a manipulated situation. You can take that as a resonates, leave the rest with that. But the divine feminine is saying, I pretend I don't care. I scared myself that day. The divine masculine is saying to the divine feminine. All right. And remember, it doesn't matter about the genders. Everyone has divine masculine, divine feminine inside of them. But let's look at this overall relationship, this overall connection with your romance angels. Who was this person? Who were y'all? Yeah, you were soulmates. You weren't wrong about that, Divine Feminine. Your prayers, affirmations, visualization help bring you two together. It may not bring this necessarily person back. It's going to bring the energy back on. All right, Divine Masculine, what do you got to say about this connection? Soulmate. Yeah. Y'all both marrying each other. You both agree on that much. Y'all did talk about weddings and children, or maybe that was a block. Someone didn't want to invest. Maybe they were getting out of a situation, out of a marriage. Also, they could have been affected by children. Like I said, somebody in here had children. Someone was probably getting divorced, somebody separation, custody, things like that. But you should have had a heart-to-heart conversation and heal these family issues. Because these are probably family issues from a past life together. Someone didn't release their ex. I knew it. They didn't release their ex. Why? Because of children, manipulation, and things like that. Why? They were dealing with their narcissist. So if this resonates with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I really do think that this energy is still moving, but something else might be coming in as they release something. As something's releasing in a hidden path, is like kind of like something like paving new roads. Yeah. You're coming home. Both of y'all are coming home to self. That's what it is. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot for the Divine Feminine and see what's really going on. Let's look at your outcome. Because I don't see it coming together yet. I still feel like y'all have individual paths to take. Yeah. Someone stuck away. You're still hurt by that, but you're looking for someone to collaborate with. It may not be this person, but you're definitely looking for a king. You're looking for a partner. You're looking for a soulmate. You're calling someone else in, possibly. Why? And that is the blessing. I believe that the Divine Masculine at one point decided he had options. Then he had regrets of a past situation that involved a marriage. So he was withholding the greedy towards the Divine Feminine. At one point, he did see this as a dream come true, but it was still a third-party situation. So somebody walked away. They're looking at something else on the horizon, a whole new cycle, and a whole new world. Healing from heartbreak, and that's what I saw. Yeah, they did put the Divine Feminine out in the cold, but the blessing, that Chariot card that's coming in fast, may allow the Divine Masculine to take a leap of faith, which I just saw. I saw that in, so the blessing and the Chariot, if you look at these two cards, they both have chariots in them. So the Divine Feminine is definitely choosing a new path, a new direction. I don't know if it's going to be on the same path with the Divine Masculine. However, once they make a choice, they're going to take a leap of faith. And that was, honestly, that was the biggest lesson. That's what they were supposed to do. But the Divine Feminine has been protected this whole time until the Divine Masculine makes up his mind. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and see how this energy is going to... What the Romance Angels, not Romance Angels, I'm sorry. The Angel Oracle wants you to know about this energy as it shifts, Divine Feminine. And then we'll look at the Divine Masculine. Trust your intuition, Divine Feminine. If you feel that person's coming in, then they are. There's something better, though. If a compromise is made, y'all might actually be setting new foundations and working together in the future. We'll see. There's an opportunity coming that's going to make you, all y'all, like really, really happy. It's all about divine timing. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading, Twin Flames. If this does resonate with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I do provide personal readings, and the information is going to be down in the description box below, because I do want to look into more of this envy energy. I want to look into some more of these blocks, probably on Instagram, or I'll just make a second video. So, all right, Divine Feminine. Spirit wants you to know something about a father's love. That protection, that father's love. So a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often quantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever feel. So there's something about some sort of childhood love. Honestly, you probably were looking for someone, this is gender neutral, like a parental figure, because they were such a great example of what a partner should be. And I think you attach some of those qualities from either a parental figure or some sort of adult in your young life to this person that I don't think they deserved, or vice versa. It could have been their lesson from the past with their karmic partner as well. You know, the dutiful husband who goes to work and the wife that stays at home. Some sort of fantasy, some sort of like, yeah. But it wasn't real. It wasn't reality. Something like that. All right, so divine masculine. What spirit wants you to know? Forgiveness. Forgiveness of the past person, forgiveness of yourself. So divine masculine, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredible, powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. You're still healing divine masculine, and that's fine. But this blessing, this protection, that fatherly protection, divine feminine, was your blessing. So with that said, I wish you the best twin flames from now until whenever you hear this. Many, many blessings. Have a good one.